Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to a channel update, channel news update. Let's say it's for July. It's just kind of happening now because now's when I have some news. And there's a few things I want to go through today, but not least of which is we're going to be starting a new game. We'll get to it in a second. I think I'm excited for it. I think it could be entertaining for you and fun for me, which is always a good thing. You can see the overview of the channel analytics there. Everything is going okay. The only thing is just about, I think for the first time in my channel's history, I've actually lost subscribers the last month. So stay with me, guys. Stay with me. I'm not that bad, I swear. But yeah, I mean, so that is what it is. It happens from time to time. Everything else, watch time, you can see it's maybe just trending down a little bit. But I think a lot of people have found that's been the case since the Euros has started, especially Football Manager-wise. You can see there a lot of tutorials are getting some watch time, which is fantastic. But of course, tutorials, they get views, but of course, you don't watch a tutorial all the way through, do you? You find out what you want to find out, and you get the hell out of there. So I suspect if we get when we get a little bit further along here, that is going to explain a few things. But impressions are down, which is always disappointing, but it is what it is. The click-through rate is up, which is good. How can it be 4% but up 6%? That doesn't really make sense, does it? But anyway, views are down a little bit, and unique viewers are fairly stable, you'd say, over the course of the last month. Engagement. This is the view time that's down, and I think that is predominantly down to the fact, that a lot of the Euro videos have just been one game. So obviously a shorter watch time means you can only watch less. Well, you have to watch less. But also, I think, as you saw, a lot of my views recently have been tutorials, and like I say, you tend to not watch those for too long. The audience, we can see there, unique viewers, returning viewers, all that kind of stuff. Lots and lots of new viewers. Just need to get them to subscribe, don't I? You will notice at the start of the video, I've started putting in a like, subscribe, ring the bell thing. It's not something I've ever really wanted to do. I've been trying to avoid it, but just the fact that, I mean, things like this where there's a lot of new viewers, but not necessarily returning viewers. Just from my point of view, it's just trying to sort of get those numbers a little bit closer together, or even flip them around if at all possible. So yeah, that's the reason that's there. Hopefully it's not too annoying for everybody. It only lasts 5 seconds, not even. So that is that. Zealand, 120,000 subscribers now. Good work, him. Yeah, and if we go all the way down here, United Kingdom, United States, that's as you'd expect it. Look, Australia, not even in the top 5. Mum and Dad have stopped watching, apparently. We've got a female viewer back, which is nice. She's back, everybody. And yeah, we can see the age and gender there. I mean, it's what you'd expect, isn't it? It's a sports management channel for the most part, so that is as to be expected. So that is I'm never sure with revenue exactly what I can show, but we can see there. I mean, it is what it is. Thank everybody who watches the ads. This is just purely down to you guys doing that. But yeah, I mean, like I say, it is what it is. There's not much you can do about it. Now, let's have a look at our fantasy, not fantasy, was it the Euros Predictor League. And ahead of the final today, which hasn't taken place at the time of recording, we already have our champion because it's an insurmountable lead for McGinn and Tonic. So that means, of course, we have a new inductee into the Wall of Wonder. So there we go. Congratulations, Gary Turpie. We'll fill in the score once we have a final score for you. But the Euro 2020 champion, Gary Turpie, immortalized on the Wall of Wonder. And as we all know, there is no bigger honor than being on that Wall of Wonder. Now, in terms of the fantasy baseball, a quick checkup on that. Mooses and Gooses, our defending champion, is still leading the way ahead of Daniel's team. Bruce's boys, look at that, up there in third this year. We can see the Birmingham Blue Noses even, and then Canadian Blizzard and Orpington Nithings. They've had a really, really good, I think it's that day or week, I'm never sure what it is with the fantasy baseball, but probably a day, isn't it? There's always lots of games going on. But that is showing signs of closing up a little bit, isn't it? But so there we go. That is the fantasy baseball. We'll continue to check back on that from time to time. But now, of course, we need to know the new game that we're going to be playing. And it is this, Formula 1 2021, 2021, yeah. It is, it's coming out on Friday, I think it is, so sort of replacing the Euro series will be Formula 1 2021. Now, the difference about this is that we will be able to basically start our own team. So we'll be able to sort of manage the off-the-track stuff. We'll be able to hire teammates. I've sort of been doing a little bit of research into it. We can sort of improve the car and our facilities. So it will be just like a management game on that side of things. But the fun side of things is that I will be doing some of the driving. I've got a steering wheel all ready to go. And historically in these sorts of games, I'm not very good. What did you believe? I tend to stuff up a lot. I'll crash, I'll spin out, I'll do all sorts of stupid things and throw away. Will snatch defeat from the jaws of victory tends to be my usual mode of things. So it should be a fun ride for everybody to watch, hopefully anyway. We'll give it a go. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited for it. I do love my Formula One, so yeah, we'll see how she gets on. But that'll be starting on Friday. We'll get our own team. If you have any suggestions for team names, I'm kind of leaning just towards Aussie Villain Racing because what else are we going to call it? But yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. You know, we'll go through. There'll be a first video out Friday, and that'll sort of be a sort of introduction to the whole series. And I'm going to kind of learn as we go. I haven't played a Formula One game since I think maybe 2012. With I think Weber was still racing with the last one I had. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of fun for everybody. But we'll go through it all more on Friday when we sort of get the series underway. But that is what's happening. So we'll leave it there. I think hopefully everybody's excited for the F1 game. Let me know what you think. And from my point of view, again, hopefully we'll get a few new people into the channel, a few new people onto the Discord, and yeah, we'll go from there. But that is it, as I said. If you well, just yeah. Thank you. You don't have to like and subscribe because it's not really that sort of video. But if you want to, you're more than welcome to. See you later, guys. Take care.